This YCN segment is brought to you by New London Hospital, an affiliate of Dartmouth Hitchcock.
Hey, welcome back to YCN Sports Talk. I'm Andrew Zerhide here with Dustin Ribellini, and now we're moving on to the Boston Red Sox and their offseason. Right now, they haven't made any moves, and we're in the middle of January. I think, their offense really struggled at times last year. Why haven't we seen any offseason moves yet?
Yeah, that's the biggest question that a lot of Red Sox fans have. And not only the Red Sox, all of MLB. It's been really quiet. We saw a few trades. Obviously, Stan went to the Yankees. We saw a few other small moves early in December. But now it's really quieted down through the holidays into January. I think that what you're seeing is, and I've read some articles, a lot of these teams are treating the luxury tax, the $197 million, as the hard cap per se. We know baseball does not have a hard salary cap, but a lot of teams are saying we're not going to go into that luxury tax and pay like we have in the past. So I think that's kind of holding up the free agent market. I think what you'll see very soon is you'll see one guy sign, and then all the dominoes will go from there.
Right. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought when Shohei Ohtani, the Japanese phenom, signed with the Angels, a lot of people thought maybe some dominoes would fall, but really not too much has happened. But one guy who's been linked to the Red Sox, JD Martinez, a big power hitter, one guy the Red Sox could really use in their lineup. It's been rumored that the Red Sox have offered him a 5-year deal. I did hear he maybe wants a 7-year deal, but he's 30 years old. What are your thoughts about JD Martinez?
JD Martinez is a very good player, but I don't think he's going to get much more than 5 years. At 30 years old, we've seen not only the Red Sox, my Yankees have done it too, so have plenty of teams around baseball. Those 7, 8, 9-year deals, they just get so hard towards the end of the contract.
Right.
The Yankees are doing it with Jacoby Ellsbury right now.
Yeah.
I think at 5 years, we don't know the dollar amount, but at 5 years, JD Martinez is a nice fit for the Red Sox.
Yep.
I just think that he's represented by Scott Boras, so I think he wants a little more than that.
Right.
But he'd be a player that the Red Sox need. Come into the middle of that lineup, hit your 35, 40 home runs, which is what the Red Sox were really missing, like you said earlier. Right. They need a guy that can step in, because right now they can't slug with the Yankees.
Right.
If they get Martinez, they're a little bit closer, and I think he fits really well in that order between, say, Betts and Bogarts in that 4 or 5 area.
Right.
So we'll see how it all plays out. I think in the end, you're going to see a lot of these guys sign, maybe for not exactly what you thought they'd get, but still pretty good deals.
Yeah, I think with a guy like JD Martinez, I think if you do sign him to 5 years, you might have to overpay a little because he probably wants a few more years than that. But I really don't see him making less than, $25 million? And that's really what Stanton's making. So he's going to get Stanton.
Yeah, it's going to be at least 20. I mean, it's going to be at least 20, 25, I would
say. And that's a ton of money to pay a guy who's already 30 years old. But if they don't get JD Martinez, do you think they're still going to go after a power bat, or do you think they're maybe going to go for defense with a pitcher?
Well, we've heard maybe Eric Hosmer, but when they signed Mitch Moreland, that kind of put that out the window. I think they'd still look for maybe some sort of bat, because I just don't think they rely on Hanley Ramirez as a full-time DH anymore. Yep. And with Mitch Moreland at first, maybe Hanley can squeeze a few games in there. Again, it all depends how this market unfolds. There could be someone that kind of falls into their lap, per se, that we don't see right now.
Right.
I think they're pretty confident in their pitching staff. Yeah. Right now, I think it's just kind of everybody's seeing who's going to be that first guy to sign, and then you'll see a lot of teams fall into place here and there.
Yeah, I think one thing Sox fans have to remember, the offense at times last year, it was almost historically bad. I mean, I just can't see some of these guys having the same seasons they had last year. I mean, even a guy like Benintendi, who was one of their best hitters, he went a stretch without getting a game for, weeks. It was really bad at times. So I think their offense, even if they don't sign someone, I think their offense will rebound and have a better season. But so expectations for the Sox in 2018, as of right now, if they don't make any moves, with the Yankees in the AL East, what are your thoughts for the Sox?
Right now, if they don't add anybody else, I think they're head and shoulders the second best team in the AL East. Now, sure, the baseball season is 162 games. So many things could happen. The Yankees could finish second or third if Stanton got injured, or who knows what's going to happen. I think they'll make a move to get them closer to the Yankees. But overall, it's a 2-team division. The Orioles, Blue Jays, and Tampa Bay are so far behind these 2 teams right now. It's going to be Sox, Yanks for the division. I think the other one will get a wild card spot. Yeah,
I agree with you. I think the Sox are definitely the second best. The Yankees with that Stanton move, that home run hitting lineup with the pitchers they have, I think they're the best team in the East for sure. One thing I think all the other teams in the AL East, the Orioles and the Rays and the Blue Jays, I think the Rays have started to do it. I think they should probably start selling off their pieces. We've heard about Machado maybe moving for prospects. Yeah, the Rays got rid of Evan Longoria, probably going to get rid of Chris Archer at some point, and the Blue Jays maybe with Josh Donaldson. But let's talk about the Yankees now. As the Yankees as they are right now, do you think they're going to make any more moves?
I think they're always looking to make another move, whether it be a pitcher. They do have kind of a unknown at 4 or 5 with Jordan Montgomery, and they did get CeCe Sabathia back, but can he continue to do what he did the last 2 years? I think they're always looking for a move, but they're at a spot where they have enough young talent they don't have to overpay like they did in the past.
Right. Yeah, and so when we come back, we're going to give our Salt Hill Pub NFL Picks of the Week, and we'll talk about the College Football Championship game a little bit. What an exciting game that was, but we'll be right back. You've been watching YCN Sports Talk.